Oh, that poor contact lens. Ah, rip. What, you expected me to say F like every other person? Not gonna happen. Oh, actually... Oh, no, wait, in later games, this would be a window. Anyway, hey everyone, this is Tappers here again, and welcome back to the Pokemon Crystal Let's Play, hopefully. When we last left off, we got a Pokemon, we got a Pokedex, we got a Pokegear. Everything is Pokey in this world. Saying that way, though, makes it sound like something bad from Mother 3 or something. So, we're going to head on our adventure to the Pokemon League and, well, the gyms. Hey, I've seen you a couple times. How many Pokemon have you caught? One. Would you like me to show you how to catch a Pokemon? No, because I will do that. You have to walk around a lot, and I will go into what else you need to do, but for right now, I am going to head to the last tile of grass which we get an encounter from. There will be some cuts as far as like encounters that I don't do anything, just so that I can kind of keep things going and eventually cut things down. But the place we want to go is 2 tiles away from being in the clear. Another Sentret. I will catch some of these other Pokemon at later points, just so that I can actually get some, not checkpoints, but some, maybe they are checkpoints, I don't know. Different kind of Pokemon appear past here. Oh, right, so Pokemon can appear depending on the time of day. That's what the big gimmick of, maybe not gimmick or mechanic of this game is. You can't jump ledges, but you can jump down from them from above. But Route 46, we have some brand new music, which I really enjoy. Mountain ahead, road ahead. Yeah, that'll be maybe relevant later, but the time of day depends on... Actually, I'm going to save, because there's a Pokemon I want here, but the odds of getting it are really slim, and then they're even slimmer with what it can do. Let's see if we can find it right away. Rattata, Gen 1 rodent Pokemon. It's average. It's an okay Pokemon to use, but it kind of gets outclassed after a while. It does have some good moves like Super Fang and Hyper Fang. Anytime. There are a few Pokemon you can catch here. I'm surprised we're seeing this one twice so far. I can speed up if I want to, but I'd better not do that, because that will cause time to go a lot faster. And plus, the time speed is kind of a pain to deal with. Geodude. So, this is not the Pokemon I'm looking for, but Geodude's kind of a Pokemon I do like in a way. It has 3 different stages to work with, and it's relatively defensive physically, and has really strong physical, but it's double weak to... Oh, right, I forgot. Spearow's also here. I like Spearow and its evolved form, but not going to use it in this game. It's decently strong and it's really fast, and it has a really good flying move called Drill Peck, which does some pretty good damage, and these normal flyers do some pretty nasty things, or at least they can wall a ghost Pokemon, which is sort of relevant, I guess. You might be wondering, well, is this bad luck? Not really, because I kind of expected the rate to be incredibly low for this route. The hope is that I can actually catch it, because its rate is not the highest. And the The unfortunate thing being the early gen games is that I can't actually run. I go 1 speed unless I turbo, and I'd like to avoid turbo unless I need to. There it is! Fanfi! So cute and happy. Now, what you typically want to do with Pokemon is you want to weaken them in some way. However, some Pokemon can run away if they want to. I am going to chuck Pokeballs and hopefully capture it. Oh! I'm holding my breath and not saying anything because, yeah, I don't know what else I'm supposed to say there. And it fled. So, yeah, there's a so I saved, so I'm just gonna reset because I don't want to waste Pokeballs. And Fanfis can only be found during the morning. You can't find them at any other time of day. I want to say so I should also mention Fanfi is a version exclusive. I think it's in silver version, and you wouldn't typically see it until the late game. And by late game I mean near the 8th gym. And by that point, it's a lot lower level than probably what anything you would have would be. One fortunate thing about the level difference here is that even though Chikorita is not particularly a fast Pokemon, or, well, it's average speed, it's able to run away very easily. Because depending on, like, the Pokemon you are, like, let's say I caught a Geodude. It's not very fast, and if its level is similar to another... Oh, wow, found another one already. We're gonna try this again. You know what, actually, I'm gonna hit Tackle. Or it's just gonna miss, and it's gonna run away. Well, I didn't use up any Pokeballs, so that's fine. But anyway, Geodude is not a very fast Pokemon, so if it were like the same level as a wild Pokemon, there's a good chance it won't run away, and then you lose a turn, it gets to attack you for free, and that can cause problems. But if you have a really fast Pokemon, which is a number of them, then you'll be just fine. Like, running away running away is only an issue with certain Pokemon, and I'll get to that when we eventually see those Pokemon. Oh my god, it took like 10 minutes to see another one. Oh, it's a female. If I didn't mention, this game also introduced female or genders for Pokemon. The original didn't have it, although you could apparently find out through Pokemon Stadium if you like import them through a device. I'm not entirely sure if I have that correct. Almost had it, and it fled. God damn it. Step number 4.
throwing balls because it's doing this. Fancy, why are you doing this? Is this supposed to be the Let's Play curse? I totally need to put some fail music and a running away montage or something in this because, this is painful. And just for record, level 2 I think is the only level you'll see of Fancy here. Unless Fancy appears later, but I don't remember if they... I don't know if they appear further... Yeah, spoilers. In Silver version they appear a bit further up the mountain, and they're like level 20 something. Episode 5, I still haven't found Fancy in the last 10 minutes. Or at least since the last one that fled.
God, over a half hour. Long nose, Fanfi. So this is what I was talking about. Once you catch a Pokemon, they become updated. You don't see that with your starters since you don't have the Pokedex by that point. 74 pounds, I didn't realize that. And you also get to see a footprint, which is pretty neat. During the deserted morning hours, it comes ashore where it deftly uses its trunk to take a shower. I should also note that depending on the version, it will have a different description. So some are pretty good and some are kind of useless in a way. But anyway, Fanfi's nickname, I struggled thinking of names for both genders. If this was a female, I was going to name this Mash from Fate Grandor. Instead, I'm going to name Fanfi Taj. And I didn't remember this character back then, but Taj, oh, you know what I need to do? I need to save. I need to save right now. And I'm going to cut this little recording. This one's only about a little over 8 minutes, but I just want to make sure it's in its own little segment so I can kind of edit it in whenever. So, I'll be back in a moment. Okay, we're back. I forgot to make sure this was active. So I made sure to save at least probably a dozen times, half dozen if anything. Had some lunch, and we are ready to continue. So, Fanfi. Only level 2, but honestly, it's not too bad to get leveled up. The only problem with Fanfi right now, I should mention that it is a physical tank and powerhouse. It's not very specially good, and speed's kind of average. I think its HP's okay. But the one thing with Fanfi is it needs a lot of moves. And I did look, it is in the route above here, even in this version. So we did get the one, or we did get it early compared to what we usually would. So Fanfi's going to need some levels, and being level 2, it's going to be a tackle battle for Fanfi for a while. Let's see how it does against... Oh. Yeah, if it gets into some trainer battles, it'll at least get a lot more experience, but I think for now, I might have to do some switch grinding. And there's a critical hit. Critical hits do about double damage compared to what regular hits do, but they can also nullify stat changes, like if you defense stack and all that. More than anything, I need to heal. Or actually, no, I'm not going to heal yet. What am I doing? I need to get Fanfi at least another level or 2. And I actually need to do it soon because the morning times will end fairly shortly. But first, we're going to get 100 Pokeball, or 100, no, 10. That's 10 times too many, that I said. And I think that's good for now. So for the moment, I'm going to stick here and try to grind Fanfi up. Lidiba, that should give a little more experience being level 3. Fanfi's not going to do too much damage at the moment. Or, I'm sorry, Taj. Oh yeah, I was going to mention, in case I didn't say in the last segment, Taj, the name came from the character that's in Diddy Kong Racing, back on the N64. He was a pretty cool guy. You didn't really see him much. He did make some weird... Well, a lot of them made some really strange crying out noises, at least with Wizpig around. Is that level 3? Was it 7s and 6s? I think it was. That's a pretty good boost. Oh, yeah. This route is supposed to have other Pokemon, but because it's not nighttime, you won't see them here. And, okay, how much is this gonna do? Not much damage still. Switch grinding it is. Even though I'm like only a few levels higher than this Lidaba, it is not a physical powerhouse on any stretch of the imagination. So I think it's only got like base 45 strength or attack at like once it evolves or something. Razor Leaf. So Tetra is finally useful in the fact that it has a stab move, which stab stands for same type attack bonus, and it gives you like a 1.1 modifier, 1.2. I don't remember what the modifier was, but having a same type attack is really useful. Like, Fanfi doesn't have one at this time, but Tetra having a grass move, along with this being a special, although it's not noticeable since... yeah. So, let's show off Razor Leaf. It's not going to do a lot of damage to a Caterpie because grass types aren't very effective against bugs, but because Chicory is a grass type, it'll do a lot more damage than just a tackle, because I think Razor Leaf in this gen is 55 base power with like a 95% chance of missing. Got another level. I am going to heal, and we're going to go ahead and try to make our way to Violet City. I think Fanfi should be good to take on trainers. He'll be able to gain some levels pretty quickly, I assume. Though I should mention that certain Pokemon in certain games, they fall under a certain experience category. Although I don't know if it starts in these games or if it's not until Gen 3 where they finally introduce that. But like, some Pokemon will level up faster to start and then tail off or even out, while other Pokemon are harder to level early and then just take off later. I don't really know what Caterpie's is in particular, but Caterpie, bug type I kind of like. I do like Butterfree with some of the utility it has. Like, it can learn Confusion, it can learn other status moves. I think it can learn Silverwind in this game. I actually don't know for sure. But anyway, we have our first trainer battle. What time is it on this? Ooh, I might be pushing it, but we're going to try to get there in time. I just lost, so I'm trying to find more Pokemon. You look, wheat. And we get our first trainer battle. We get some pretty cool trainer battle theme, different from the wild battle theme. I personally like this a lot better than the Gen 1 battle theme that we get, but get to fight a Rattata. And these guys are known for being, oh my god, 5 damage? Well, then again, its attack is definitely going to be better than freaking, what's it called? A Lidaba. Definitely. And a Caterpie. Tail Whip. Pretty much the same thing as Leer, although it doesn't really matter. Come on, show it. That wasn't even a critical. So Razor Leaf has the chance of... Oh yeah, that's right, this is Youngster Joey. I should have mentioned it. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave you alone. But we got the trainer that beat him, who is not as relevant because he's not as infamous. Who is this? Mikey. Okay. But he has two Pokemon. One that's a level 2, which I would assume Taj can take by himself, but considering he doesn't have very many moves to work with right now, it's going to be a little difficult, but taking 2 damage, he'll be just fine. So, okay, I guess what I ignored there is the fact that if you were to talk to Joey, you can talk to trainers after you beat them, and in this game, since we have the Pokegear, we can get phone numbers from trainers. And they can do a variety of things, mostly for rematching, but in Crystal, and I guess to an extent Gold and Silver, you can have other Pokemon show up, or at least hear when they show up. You can get items. That is going to be important later for a couple Pokemon that I'm going to catch, or receive, I should say. But this is also a reason why I'm picking Crystal version over Gold and Silver, because my team would drastically change otherwise. Becoming a good trainer is really tough. Battle other people to get better, that's pretty much all you have to say. But if we talk to Joey here, do I have to have more Pokemon in order to battle better? No, I'm sticking with this one no matter what. Hey, can I get your phone number? I'll ring you after for some battles. Rookie 2, good motivator. We could get his phone number, but I'm not going to do that just yet. Well, actually, you know what? Let's go ahead and pick up his number for the meme, because we're going to eventually drop his number for reasons that'll become relevant later. Yeah, sometimes they say urge to battle, but in some cases they have nothing better to say. Not everybody's a trainer, but be careful, because if you look at them like that, they come after you. Or if you talk to them, they also battle you. Yeah, you found a trainer in the grass. So that means you also have to enslave people, don't you? Bugcatcher Dawn. I think he has 2 different bug Pokemon here, both probably level 3. Can Taj do any good damage? That's actually not too bad. Come on, you can do it, Taj. I'll probably just use a potion just to speed things up a little bit. And there is the warning music. Once you get to red health, or pretty peril status, I should say, then that's where you hear this annoying jingle. Later games, I think, changed that. This is just kind of like the early... It's like the 2000s to pre-2000s where they just decided to roll with that. But got a couple potions to work with, so... I think this is a brand... Yep, 31. Usually when you see that little bit of lag, you can tell you're entering a new area, so that's always good to know. Dark Cave. If Pokemon could light it up, I'd explore it. So, Dark Cave. Oh, we have a Pokeball here, which is actually a potion we just used. So, we recycled, basically. I am going... The Pokemon I'm looking for are in this cave. And you'll notice we can't see anything because, well, Dark Cave is dark. But we can illuminate this cave, but not at the moment. I'm not going to worry about that because I'm mostly looking for 2 Pokemon in particular. This is one of them. And it's considered probably one of the more disliked Pokemon, but it's only because of the wild and stuff. So... Zubat is one of the Pokemon I want, at least for this game. And Zubat is kind of one of those really hard to use Pokemon early on because it has mostly one move, that being Leech Life, but once it gets going, it's a pretty good Pokemon to work out. And being level 4, I definitely want to catch this so that he can get new moves a lot sooner. Also, its catch rate makes it really easy to catch. Also, the sound kind of is a little weird. The bat Pokemon. During the day, it gathers with others and hangs from the ceiling, old buildings, and caves. Not anything interesting. I'm sure the others were a lot better. Now, there was a name I was going to use if it was a female, but since I got male, I have the perfect name for him. Actually, oh wait, my thing's here. Valvatores. If you're familiar with oh my god, it actually fit. So 10 letters, nice. So Valvatores is a character from the Disgaea series, and he has quite the obsession with second encounter. Okay, sure. This is the other Pokemon I was looking for. This one also can flee apparently, and it has a middle of the road catch rate. I'm just gonna go ahead and chuck Pokeballs. Like, I should try to attack it a little bit, but I don't like my odds. Actually, you know what? I just realized I'm not going to catch Teddiursa because I just remembered that there is a time I can use it, but it's in a different Pokemon game, and I'm just going to save it for then. Sorry to those that wanted to see Teddiursa, but I don't want to waste too much time with too many Pokemon around the first gym. Bitterberry. This, I think, cures confusion, which is pretty useful if you ask me. Are you... Yeah, you're a bug trainer. I'll fight you. I was gonna switch to Valvatores, but then I realized, he's not gonna do much against Bug Catcher. If this was a Grass Trainer, I probably would have. Also, I think he has mostly level 2s, but he does have a level 3 Weedle, I want to say. So there might be some cutting in this. Okay, so anyway, this is Weedle. This thing's kind of dangerous because it's bug and poison, and it has Poison Sting, which it's really weak, but it has a relatively good chance to cause poison status, and I'd like to avoid... Am I good? Yes. Okay. So we don't need to use any antidotes yet. Meaning that a lot of them were a waste, except not really. I would say that I'm impressed with Taj right now, but only once he gets a better, some better moves. Got a Pokeball. Nice. Oh yeah, so the Dark Cave actually has one other Pokemon, but is super rare, rarer than Teddy Ursa actually. It's a Dunsparce, which there's a trainer that we can call or get a number from, and he'll tell us when they are available. I don't know if it's required or if it makes them like swarm or anything like that, but it's handy if you need it. Although in Gold and Silver, I think it is required. There we go. That should get us level 7. I think he's 2 more levels from a move, but it's not physical based, so I'm not worried about it. Found a good Pokemon in Dark Cave. I'm going to raise to take on Faulkner. He's the leader of the gym. He probably caught a Geodude because I can't imagine a Zubat doing anything to it. Hey there, did you visit Sprout Tower? Not this part, we're not. Came too far out. Phone home.